Hi, it's Fanny. Welcome to my channel. As you see here, I'm slicing up two partially frozen chicken breasts. I find that if they're sliced, they cook a lot faster and more evenly. And the portions look a little bigger too on the plate. It's a trick of the eye, but it works for us. Anyway, I slice them up and get them ready to go into the pan, in which I put ham and a little bit of olive oil. And I'm going to season them with salt, pepper, garlic, and paprika, smoked paprika, and then brown on each side. Yep, there's the pepper. I didn't use any alcohol in this, and I used, there's the salt, I used evaporated milk because I was out of regular milk and we use what we have here. There's the paprika, and I do both sides just for flavor's sake. And there's the oil. And when you're doing this, make sure that you find a pan that actually has a lid. With the pork medallions, I used too big of a pan and I didn't have a lid, so it was a little tough. Here I'm throwing in half an onion that I had left over, and some chicken bouillon, and some minced garlic from the tube. I just brown it on both sides to get it, even, because you don't want to serve gray meat. So a little brown here is well worth the time. And I'm out of onions, so kind of making do with what I've got. It's payday tomorrow, so maybe I'll get a few groceries. Here we go. Okay, and then there's the water and the bouillon. You'll have to excuse my editing skills. Didn't realize I was just sitting there looking at it for a while, but it is what it is. Then I added water and I covered and I let it cook for about 15 minutes until everything was really well combined. I stirred it a little bit, but not very much. Then I took cornstarch, as you see. It came out a little bit quick, so I used a little bit more than I normally would, so it got very thick very fast, especially when I was using this evaporated milk too. So go a little lighter on the cornstarch if you can. Anyway, so here's my slurry. I put the milk and the 2 kinds of mustard and a little honey. And if you need to, you can add some more salt and pepper into this mix, but I found it was fine just the way it was. Just mix it up. Make sure it's mixed very well. You don't want any big chunks of anything in it. And then I took some of the broth out of the pan to temper the milk so that it wouldn't curdle. You have to heat the milk up before you add it to the pan, otherwise you will have a curdled mess. So just heating it up a little bit. I think I should have used a little more broth, but it is what it is. And when dinner time comes, you have to get it together. I just used a dole salad on the side. It wasn't very bright. I usually use a different brand, but this is what I had because that's what was on sale. And I made some jasmine rice, enough for 2 dinners. So I put that on the side and then served the chicken. I didn't serve any bread because there was a lot of rice. And I'm on a diet and I'm fighting diabetes, so yeah. Just a little bit of rice. And then the chicken. Anyway, that's day 12. Thanks for watching with me. If you're sticking with me, I'm going shopping tomorrow, probably to try and find some of the Knorr that's on sale and maybe get another ham. I don't know. I'll clue you in when I get home. Thanks for watching. Bye.